You're back. I've been waiting. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero? Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay, Nahida said... That doesn't... We've already experienced all the bizarre spaces I saw. Those spaces remind me of... That doesn't sound... The moon... People in... We are all in a dream. Those spaces remind me of... That doesn't sound...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on... It is the manifest... It compiles... And it grants...
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sage... Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Those spaces kept those dreamscapes, the grand my mind feel... We've already... That doesn't...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their disembodied consciousness as no one is any the wiser as another day people wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is... Very good, Paimon. Okay. So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking up... Alright, last question.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... They say that Now that I... That doesn't sound...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard. Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Yes, those can... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions. You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all a dream, have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, your notion of reality and dream would be... That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and... You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and dream... That's why I could only give you... You asked me this... Now that you know this is... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this, instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream... That's why I could only give you very... You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and... That's why I could only give you very... You asked me that. Now that you know this is... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and dream... That's why I could only give you very subtle... You asked me this question before. Now that you know this is all... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and dream would be That's why I could only give you very subtle... You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all a dream... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? What? Your notion of reality and dream would be That's why I could only give you very subtle... You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and... That's why I could only give you very subtle... Deceiving the people of Sumeru after we end the Sub-Zero's Fest. How can the sages of the In the end, I'm just the moon. A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, she... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Dunyarzad? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting. Paimon can't believe... She's actually something like the real Dunyarzad's so another Dunyar... But personality-wise... Puppets are stiff. You know, speaking of... Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. Far from it. I'm still a long way. I couldn't even save her. Please don't be... Don't be like that, Nahida. To prevent more tragedy. Great, but... Although the Sub-Zero... That means this... Huh? Well, if this is some... Can change imagination. Imagination, like when the server... However, the dream will respond. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No, find some... How are we going to find... And even if we did find them, after all, like... It's extremely... As for me... Out of town? Yes. Hurry and go. She was such a good person. Yeah, but... Paimon's wondering... Huh. So, who do you... Oh, that would... Let's go ask him some...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish?
Less questions! More wishing!
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't. I've also.
So.
When she placed. What she didn't realize was that Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eye. Oh!
What?
Fucky! Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows...
My ladies.
That sounds like Dia! Oh. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
see the value. Only. But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough.
Lucky today.
No, my sword! Illusion shattered!
Settle down.
Where do you think
the
you're?
tides beckon. No more tricks up your sleeve. I'll be back. You want this one?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before she said it was because she had forgotten? Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still... This is the place! Hey, the windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon's gonna... This was only a temporary Should we open? Wow. Even though she was also bit, she must have wanted to get... If we hadn't found this, but now that we know... Hey! Where are you off to? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, We've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Denyerzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's.
There will always be frustrations in life.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every... The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisarahs went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisarahs in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisarahs? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisarahs, it's just like the exam. So when you saw the flowers, but if we want to end the samsara, we need the... How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right.
Wrong guess, but you... As far as you know, people...
Yeah, but have you heard?
Ooh, sounds familiar.
Yep. But his piety and with all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage. As if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the... Afterward, the Dendro Archon smiled. His wife lying in the end? The first...
So, the first...
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like Paimon's head feels... Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened, huh? Well done, Traveler, and thank you.
I'm sorry.
Your son!
Oh, a traveler. I just had a dream.
And it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. Let's talk about Dunyarzad. Among the countless once Dunyarzad couldn't, such a small fragment of consciousness where both will grab. I used all the power, so it looks like we did manage to. Huh? Both are fine. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions. At the Avidia, you also heard someone's voice, right? Yeah. So, Has he too probably a message from King Deshret? Okay, so the greater Lord Ruka many devoted scholars, but I believe this is so the tree and the vision. But even if the traveler wasn't, no, this puzzle has life and death at stake. It got it. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you go and get some sleep. What? Maybe...
I see.
We spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh.
Astra.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have
Commissions. Oh! And if possible.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. In that case, please go to Port Arm.
Hey, that's not any better. Hyman.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque. So it's been you this... Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really... It was another dream about... In my dream, I also got to sit up... You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday. Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance? Yes, I paid her. Her condition is, but for the moment... Right. So our first priority... Oh, good... Let's continue our... Okay, so actually I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts. I've already tried. It seems that from the very... Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds. No way, you mean it'd be... No, it's doing that would be... That's a good point. We're in the dark after all. Nahida, according to a pop... Okay. Well, I've been... Then I should find someone who's already... You're saying we should recruit it... Oh, before... Actually, Sitaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou. I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sitaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant. Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries. The name Sitaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, Sitaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really... Indeed. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Right. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Cetaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her to prepare.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
This should be Cetaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Cetaria?
No,
Talking stuff?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become trouble? The divine voice.
Huh? Really?
Shh.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospect. Oh. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... Harut.
Is that so?
If you were...
Is this another one of Cetaria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Cetaria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some...
We caught wind of your...
Oh,
Speaking of...
I suppose after that I began...
That's nice.
So is your...
Oh, no, not...
I see. I'll have someone in charge...
No problem.
This should be our final stop.
Nahida.
It's my duty to protect Samari's...
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall...
Ah, that's right. After all, I grew up, but I'm still...
What an atom... So this restaurant...
That's right.
I see.
Cetaria's... I remember you meant... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith...
Oh, Paimon! Although she knows she should return...
Well, King Dashret is long gone. And Cetaria is also too... If we simply engaged her, but...
So, you mean...
Yep. But as long as everything goes...
so...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no problem.
Huh.
Although I I've been observing humans for a while. I've never...
You're not wrong. It's...
if it...
Yeah, don't be...
Alright.
I see the value I own, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Here she comes. Satori!
Let's quietly as for how we'll sway her to our side. I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me?
Oh, of course I'm listening.
Okay then. Strange. I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a...
Well, actually they have...
Huh, I see. I imagine that must...
So...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been...
A mess?
Well...
I hear you. The gods are asking, Sitaria.
Why haven't...
Sitaria.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's...
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mighty...
King Deshret? No wonder. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the Academy.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you
Oh, no. As a child of the dead, I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Ooh, she just ran up.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know are some anyway, enough of...
He's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
Feeling lucky today?
Let me weave you a verse.
Drop your weapons! Witness my rise! Transfixed!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Justice will prevail!
Raincutter, know my sword! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
This is where you fall. Overruled!
Shine down! Rain outlines your fate.
Final warning! Hands where I can see!
Now you shall perish! Huh.
Witness my rise! Laid bare!
Witness the power of good.
This is where you fall. Overruled!
Illusion shattered!
Drop your weapons! You asked for it!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! Raincutter!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! You shall perish! This is where you fall. Transfixed!
Frostbite, crisp.
Bow your head. Fire it up!
Cold cut.
Here's backup!
Let's light it up! I'm going!
It's time for a
Here
flash
comes the finale!
to the descent. Freshness
And voila!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Not going anywhere.
Settle down!
Chill to the bone.
Now disappear!
Flash frost.
Let's get this show on the road!
It's no crisp.
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Everybody stand back!
Bow your head.
Cold cut platter. It's time for a flash freeze.
Step right up!
Chill to the bone. Ow! Oh no! Now you're not going anywhere!
A round of applause!
It's no problem.
And
Check this out!
let's light it up! I'm going in!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Now disappear! Let's get this show on the road! I got you covered! Don't get too close!
Settle down! Silence!
Witness the power of Gua! Know my soul! Huh?
Let the mighty be humbled! Settle down!
There is no escape! Rain outlines your fate! Let's light it up! Illusion shattered!
Bow your head.
Sora shines eternal! Ha! Illusion!
Try!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The tides beckon. There's no way. Another test.
Rain Cutter! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Place my hand.
Let's light it up!
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Adventurer!
All tasks have been handed out.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask gardening? But don't... Fair. Speaking of, how's he doing? Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, well...
Yeah, he's been...
If you could find the time... He has a quick temper.
Oh? So... I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose...
Akeem, you don't mean...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange...
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really, Zero, but once everything...
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them, and cause them no harm.
So, like, as if...
Oh, right. I celebrated this...
Wait.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia...
Shishan...
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should... In reality...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to...
She can no longer...
Hey, she's trying to...
This is the most important part of...
Mercenary, you remember... Please, try to... Heretics are infiltrating the city. And they've already converted many residents...
Heretics?
King Deshret!
Miss Sataria.
You know...
King Deshret, you must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
I've also been run, but no matter how much I may try to...
You won't necessarily...
How do you know?
That's not important. If you could provide some...
I've actually never believed in the gods. Please tell me. I was just one of... But I know very little. I've just been working. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to this...
To fight against the Academia.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant. One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents.
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting...
All right. I trust.
So...
that'll...
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the one... Maybe it's time for...
Just as Nahida predicted. We've managed to...
The Traveler's execution was in June. Well, now...
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the god...
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure. While water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
Catherine, we're here!
That's right. I suppose I'm the other.
Shh! We're on a secret.
Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to after all.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about off. What do you feel? It's the middle?
No, I think he's. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Huh.
I also can't quite.
Well, we're Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on... and that even the sages are wary of him. Yeah, but what are the Fatui... Yeah, Nahida said we'll meet again... you mean... Oh, right. Even though he turned it down, there's no time to lose.
Yeah.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Hold it right there! A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. Core of we are an elite...
The outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the... you're...
Following orders. Be sanctified.
Off we go! I'm going in! No, my sword! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha! There is no escape! Let me weave you a birth.
Bow your head. Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's look! Now you shall perish!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Rain outlines your fate!
Silence! You won this one.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite... Yeah, but this going up against...
My apologies. This heavy rain must...
Oh, it's the traveler Kale! It's as a result... Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainar... Oh, Master I thought it was weird too. Master Tainar... No, I only... delete... I know that before he became a research bee. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Got it. Will do. See you later, Colin.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Happy to oblige.
Come on, you coward!
There is no escape!
Rain outlines your fate. Adventure time. I'm going in.
Shine down!
Silence! The tides beckon. I'll be back. Bow your head.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
There is no escape!
Ring cutter.
Now you shall perish!
Illusion shattered!
Silence!
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the light of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly and cause them no harm.
Happy to oblige. No, my sword! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Let the mighty be humbled! Bow your head.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. There is no escape!
Silence! Justice is blindsided.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from... Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich... and complex flavor profile. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
A blade embraces its duty.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are...
Welcome. How can I help you? Which should I choose?
Shine down!
Have a little taste!
Dream work!
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis amulet. Don't break my glasses. Look at you, Boozound.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Picked. Have a little taste! Suffocate!
There is no escape!
I'm a rock.
It's my lucky day!
Now you shall perish! I'm going in!
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2. Ain't out of your dream. Huh, pew pew.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Say no more!
Ring cutter.
Time for retribution!
The tides beckon.
There's more! To the fairy. Boom! Finally, Settle down.
Another test.
Verdict is...
That tingle.
Bow your head. An oversight on my part.
I got it.
Burn!
Rain outlines your face. Nowhere to hide.
Be sanctified. Silence!
Let me weave you a verse.
Verdict is... Bow your head.
Don't blink! Hey!
Burn!
The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided. Settle down.
Shine down!
Stand clear.
Why do they never miss?
There is no escape!
Everybody stand back!
Now you shall perish!
On the rocks. Diana Special. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis.
Insolent! Shine down!
Let's light it up!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Absorption test. Look at you, Boo Down.
There is no escape!
I'm going in! Let's light it!
Animal test 65.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Pew pew!
Freeze!
There is no escape!
Let's light it up!
Enhanced animal.
Freeze!
Yeah, get out of your dream.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I got careless.
Stand clear.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Body and... With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Bow your head.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Verdict is...
Silence!
Rain outlines your fate.
Be sanctified.
Time cutter.
Silence!
Speed of light.
What it is? The tides beckon. Settle down. Justice is blindsight. Burn!
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Let me weave you a bird.
An oversight on my part.
Speed of light.
Time for retribution!
No, my sword.
Bow your head. Be sanctified. A little taste.
I got one test.
There is no escape. Absorption test. That's not right. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Animal hypostasis. Diana special. Let's light it up. Shine down. Animal test 63. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Pew-pew! Can't handle your dream. There is no escape. Let's light it up. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. I'm going in. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module. There is no escape. Yeah. Let's light it. Don't break my glasses. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Mirror images dispersed. Remove all obstacles. I'm a rock. Look at you. Boomtail. Stand clear. There is no escape. Pew-pew. Teamwork is trim. Now you shall perish. Time to act. Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Burn! Silence! Where did I go wrong?
Power for what?
Prepare yourself. Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Prepare yourself.
Not good. Okay. Hey!
Settle down. No escape.
An oversight on my...
Bow your head.
The tides beckon.
Leaving so soon.
I see the temperate waters of eons past.
I am outplayed. Right idea from